It is a staple of Baltimore City, not only their Twitter, which is one of the most lit business Twitters I've seen my entire life, but the food, very good as well. Please welcome John Minadakis from Jimmy's Seafood. Good morning, John.
Hey.
Woo!
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me. And like I mentioned, man, thanks for having me on and sharing your spotlight. My fiance and my employees are all huge fans, so you help me score a lot of cool points.
Oh, well, and if you're, listen, John,
yay.
if your fiance wants a pair of the yoga pants we got, I will gladly send to her as long as you don't beat me up.
I'll never say no to anything free.
Okay. So Jimmy's Famous Seafood, of course, a staple in Baltimore City. And the reason I reached out to John is because obviously the mayor has put new sanctions on the city itself. Reached out to the mayor to have him on because I think it'd be great to get his side. But, John, I was hoping you could kind of speak to what the sanctions are and what people in Baltimore City itself can do to support small business.
Yeah, so the sanctions are pretty much all dining is shut down effective Friday, which is tomorrow, obviously, which, it's a little puzzling because you can go to Baltimore County, 5 minutes away and eat with 150 people. And
Sure.
Same thing goes for most counties here in Maryland. But, that's not here nor there, obviously. We are located in the city, and we have to abide by the rules, obviously. So to answer the second question of how people can support, there's many ways. And, we're very fortunate at Jimmy's in the sense that, we kind of planned for this many years ago in the event that something like this would happen. We do have food trucks that travel around the state. Most importantly, this time of year, we do have shipping capabilities where we ship our crab cakes and our crabs and our merchandise and pretty much anything you can think of
Sure.
to all 50 states. We do have a carry-out, which is, up and running. Of course, our social media, we have a lot of fun with that, as you mentioned, where people can tip our employees virtually through cooking and drink demonstrations, but gift cards, obviously, for when things do eventually get back to normal if you want to dine in with us. But unfortunately, for a lot of businesses, man, that's not the case.
Sure.
They aren't set up. If you go to a high-end steak restaurant like a Ruth's Chris or a Capitol Grill, they're probably not set up for carry-out business, under normal circumstances. So it's hard to translate that. A lot of places don't have food trucks. A lot of places, don't have shipping capabilities. And they're the ones that, my heart has really been going out to. And even before the newest sanctions, I was kind of trying to be like the voice for them. Like,
Sure.
these people are hurting. They need financial relief.
Yeah.
Restrictions are a lot of people, no matter what side of the argument you're on, agree that you got to have relief if you're going to put restrictions, and there hasn't been any relief for quite some time.
We're talking to John Minadakis, owner of Jimmy's Famous Seafood. The one thing we talked yesterday, John, you said you're concerned about the other businesses in the city that you kind of mentioned don't have the infrastructure that Jimmy's Famous Seafood does. So in general, if you're in Baltimore City, you want to support Baltimore local businesses. I'm a Minnesota kid, but I've always loved Baltimore because Baltimore is all about Baltimore. So I think people definitely, people I know want to help out these restaurants and businesses in the actual city itself. What's the best way to help out local businesses in Baltimore City given these new restrictions?
The best way by far this time of year is to purchase a gift card, make it a Christmas gift for somebody. Your favorite bar that you go to, your favorite restaurant that you go to, and hopefully they are able to reopen, and you and your friends can take advantage of that gift card in March or April, or whenever this nightmare ends.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing, too. It's like gift cards, it's not like you're buying food. It's like you're going to use it eventually. And I think the point of making it like a gift for the holidays is huge as well. And I think ordering and doing carry out, too. So I know we love our food delivery drivers, but the best option for the business itself is to physically go to the restaurant and get the carry out, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Those third-party delivery services have kind of been exposed since the pandemic started, and some of the fees that they charge are just outrageous. So if you can, just get in the car and go and support that establishment in person with carry out, of course, tip whoever's working. That will be tremendously appreciated as well. That's definitely the best way right now to keep the doors open and keep the lights on for your favorite eatery.
Yeah, I think this is a situation where I know Jimmy's Famous Seafood has been in the family for a hot minute. I know business is hard to get into, restaurant business especially. And I think this is a great time for Baltimore as a whole to come together to help out restaurants in the city. So, John, we appreciate you joining. I do want to mention this, too. So, Jimmy's Famous Seafood, you guys are doing Toys for Tots this year, correct?
Yes, sir. So, our biggest fundraiser of the year is our Toys for Tots Gala. We raise, 10,000, 12,000 toys every year on top of all the money we raise for different charities. And we couldn't let that go away this year. The kids still need their gifts on Christmas. So we're doing it virtually this year, so all 50 states can participate. If you go on our website, jimmysfamousseafood.com, you can see the info. You get a package sent to your house, and then you'll take part in the virtual concert on the 20th. We'll buy the toy on your behalf. Your donation will be made when you purchase it.
Very cool.
We have really cool celebrities stopping by for the event. We got Pat Sajak, WWE champion Roman Reigns, Cal Ripken, Colin Cowherd, and many more people that are just really throwing their support behind this. So,
That's awesome.
They say you got to make lemonade out of lemons. Here in Baltimore, we make crab soup out of cold crabs.
Hell, dude, that's whoa! If that's not a
love
T-shirt,
it.
yeah, it should be. Listen, John, we appreciate you coming on, man. Of course, we love Jimmy's Famous Seafood. If you're in Baltimore, there's no way you don't know about it. And Eric wants to know if he gets there's a gold card we can get. So next time we go in, he gets his face on the wall or something like that.
Just drop Intern John's name, and trust me, you'll be set.
Nice.
Yesterday that I was coming on, they were doing backflips and cartwheels.
Oh, awesome, man. That's so awesome.
That's so awesome.
We appreciate our whole restaurant industry. John, thank you so much for joining, man, and we hope to see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Have a good one. That's John Minadakis with Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
So
Again,
awesome.
Baltimore especially, we understand it's very serious. The pandemic's very serious, but it's also, we got to help out our own, help out making sure we're supporting all of our local businesses and helping out the servers, too. It's a tough putt, especially so close to Christmas. So appreciate being joined by the legendary Jimmy's Famous Seafood.